Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I will be showing you how to make this vanilla pound loaf. First off, I will be sieving the dry ingredients, beginning with 2.5 cups of flour. This is all-purpose Walmart brand flour. I love it so much and it's a lot easy to work with. Then I will be adding a half cup of cornstarch. I use the Freshman's brand and I also love it as well. So once I was done with that, I added 1 teaspoon baking soda and I also added 1 teaspoon baking powder. When I was done adding the baking powder, the last dry ingredient was my salt and I added 1 teaspoon of salt. So these are all the ingredients that form the dry ingredients, and I did sieve these because I don't want any lumps. I don't want anything that is going to bother my dough. So I was done sieving and I used a whisk to mix everything together. Once that was done, I set it aside, and in my mixing bowl I added 2 sticks of butter. This is unsalted butter. I used a small knife to cut into small pieces to make mixing easier for me. Just continue to watch. So that was the first stick, and now here is the second stick. This is an equivalent of 1 cup of butter as well. So you could either go with 2 sticks of butter or 1 cup of butter. It's the same thing. So once I put in my butter, I now added my sugar, and this was 1.5 cups of sugar. I went up to 1.5 cups of sugar because this batter takes in a lot of liquid. So just continue to watch as I do this. Now I'll be adding a 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. This helps to make your cake more moist. So I did attach my paddle attachment and I started to mix. You want to mix this for about 6 minutes and stopping in between to scrape the sides because you want to make sure everything gets incorporated. So there was I scraping the sides. Just continue to watch as I do this. If you're here for your first time, I am Patience Kinga, Patages, Cakes and Treats, creating contents on cakes, pastries, anniversary cakes, birthday cakes, wedding cakes, and everything in between. You're going to love it right here as I create content every week. I know I've been missing for a little over a week, but I'm back like I never left. Again, as you mix, continue to stop to scrape the sides because you don't want any surprises. So here I'll be adding 1 cup of firm cream cheese. You want a firm one that is like a block because it's better to use in this recipe than the liquid cream cheese. So I said 1 cup, which is equivalent to like 1 block or 250 grams of cream cheese. I continue to mix, and don't forget to stop to scrape the sides because you want everything to get incorporated. So here I stopped and I scraped the sides, and I made sure my spatula got right under because it's very easy to miss something. So just continue to watch. And to all my returning subscribers, thank you so much. I love you, I appreciate you. And here I will be adding 6 eggs in sets of 2 each because I just want to make sure everything gets incorporated as I mix. Again, just continue to watch. Thank you so much for watching up to this point. This is a very easy recipe and you want to try it. Remember I said I added 6 eggs or room temperature, but I did put them in 3 batches, right? 3 batches of 2 each. And as soon as I did that, I stopped to scrape the sides. That is the consistency you want to have: soft, cloudy, and yellowish, because again the eggs, the yolk from the eggs makes this cake yellowish. Just continue to watch. Now I will be adding 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract as one of my wet ingredients. At this point, I just stop to continue to scrape the sides. Now I will be adding the dry ingredients I had mixed together and alternating with 1 cup of milk. At this point in time, I stopped using the mixer because I don't want to incorporate too much air in my batter. So my spatula was just perfect to continue to do this job for me. And just continue to mix until everything gets incorporated. You need a firm spatula, which is going to make this job lighter and a lot easier for you. Just continue to mix. At this point, I was finding my consistency. I had already greased and dusted my cake pans. First was the loaf pan, and then 2 7-inch cake pans. Using my spatula again, I made sure I spread it well. And at this point in time, I'd already set my oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, preheating. So as I'm doing this, my oven is preheating until it gets to 350 degrees. Then I'm going to put in my cake. But before I get there, I continue to fill in the cake pans with the batter, and again using my spatula to spread it over to make it nice and neat and uniform. I hope this is something you're going to try. It's a very tasty cake, very moist, very rich in the mouth. So here I'm using a regular eating spoon to continue to flatten everything, because again, why not? I want everything to be flat, to look nice. And once I was done, I just hit the baking tins just to make sure any air bubbles disappear. And I did bake this cake for about 45 minutes or until when a toothpick inserted comes out dry. This is my cake ready. I'm ready to take the cake out, but before then I was trying to take pictures for my thumbnail. Ooh, content creating is not for the faint-hearted, so I had to stop to take some pictures for my thumbnail, and then it was time for me to dig into the cake. This cake tasted so good. Just the look is heavenly. It is golden. It is golden. Keep watching. Look at how that cake looks like. Oh my goodness. Bouncy, tasty, and everything in between. I couldn't wait. As soon as my kids got back from school, they jumped right on this cake. And I'm happy they had something that made them happy. So this is the cake. I hope you liked the video. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget, life can get bitter. Eat cake to make it sweet. Until next week. Bye.